Hello, my name is Jason Stephenson from Relax Me Online, and welcome to this guided meditation. Prepare to be taken on a journey of pure relaxation as you connect with your senses and engage with an inner feeling of joy and well-being. To experience all of the benefits of this guided meditation, find a well-ventilated room and a comfortable place to sit or lie down. Make sure that you will not be disturbed for 30 minutes and settle into a position where you can lie comfortably for the duration of this recording. Unplug or mute your phone, close your eyes, and prepare for a deep sense of relaxation and well-being. Remember that this is your time, a chance for you to escape from the problems of everyday life, to allow the tensions of the day to dissipate and to connect with your inner self. With your eyes closed, breathe deeply and slowly through your nose and exhale through your mouth, allowing any tension within you to disperse as the breath leaves your body. Now inhale again, breathing in slowly through your nose to a count of 4. Feel the air entering your lungs and extend your diaphragm as you do so, enabling the air to reach into the bottom of your lungs. With your lungs now full, hold the breath for 2 seconds and then exhale slowly through your mouth. Strive to control the exhalation as you breathe out steadily to a count of 4. Continue this cycle of breathing, inhaling to a count of 4, holding the breath for a count of 2, and then exhaling to a count of 4. This is called rhythmic breathing. It will help you to absorb the techniques required to help you breathe your way through any tensions and to be able to release any worries, anxieties, or physical tensions each time on the out breath. Now breathe normally, feeling the tension leaving your body, and continue to do so. Now breathe normally, acknowledging that your body feels more relaxed. Your arms and legs will start to feel heavier, and you should feel the back of the chair or the mattress supporting your body as you let all of the tension go. If you still feel areas of tension within your body, deliberately tighten up these areas, holding the muscle tension and then releasing. Feel the difference as your muscles relax. Feel the tension leaving your body as it does so. Tighten and release, relaxing further and deeper into your meditative state. Continue the cycle of breath as you imagine walking on a beautiful sandy beach. The sand is shimmering under the gentle but warm rays of an early summer sun. There is a subtle breeze teasing your hair and soft against your skin. The sky is a beautiful blue, cloudless, and stretches forever, sinking only onto a distant horizon where the sea and the sky unite in a matching azure colour. You feel relaxed, free. Look around you. Take in the most beautiful picture postcard scene. You are sitting in a sheltered cove with glorious cliffs reaching up into the sky, providing a secure backdrop to this perfect scene. The rocky cliffs glimmer grey and red with the warming intensity of the sun, and you catch glimpses of white feathers as the seabirds soar, circling on rising thermals. Distant bird song filters through the air, and you can focus on the chattering sound of birds hiding in the shrubs and hugging the cliff tops. The piercing calls of seagulls swooping high and low over the gentle waves bring back childhood memories of seaside escapades. A light breeze whips across the sandy cove, and the sun burns ever brighter in the sky. You stand up and walk along the coastline, feeling the warm sand on the soles of your feet and through your toes. Frothy waves wash up onto the beach, and in the distance, white sailing boats drift by. The feeling is one of peace. As you walk along the golden sands, you scan along the cliffs, noting the jagged rocks, dark and foreboding, as if chiseled into grotesque shapes. Stretches of rock reach out into the sea, leaving pockets of seawater leading into a cave cut back far into the rock. Clambering carefully over small rocks strewn out into the ever-reaching tides, you wander through small rock pools, feeling the coolness of the water on your feet. The cave looks welcoming, and as you approach, the rocks have been smoothed as if by hand, and you reach out and trail your fingers against the entrance to the cavern walls. There is a coolness in places, and in others, the rocks are warm to touch where the sun touches them. As you take in the scene in front of you and move forward, you see dappling light around the walls of the cave, mesmerizing, welcoming and intriguing. The temperature within the entrance dips immediately, but it isn't cold. It feels nice to be out of the sunlight for a while. Marvel at the contours of the cave in front of you. Pockets of stone walkways, smooth walls, with a contrast of light and dark as small gaps in the rock allow the sun to penetrate the darker depths. The cave has a strange, almost spiritual feel to it. Peaceful and tranquil, and yet it feels as if it had a purpose, not simply carved by the elements, but by loving hands, smoothing the stone into submission. Picture the hours of work, the dedication and purpose. A gentle sound of water trickling is too inviting to ignore. The sound of water is echoing from deep into the cave. Although the tide is gently lapping along the rocks leading to the cave entrance, inside the low rocks are dry, so no danger from an encroaching tide. The temperature changes as you move deeper into the labyrinth of cavernous rooms. A carved archway lies ahead of you, and the cave room within flickers and sparkles with flecks of green. Move forward and enter a space so soothing and peaceful that you feel any remaining tension dissipate. There is no doubt that these cascading rock pools have been carved, but using the natural aesthetics of the rock formation. Spring water cascades through a gap in the roof and plummets across the smooth stone and channeled waterways into designated basin-like ponds. Kissing the rocks as it plummets yet further down into a large pool, the water a shimmering green. The sound of the water is soothing. It reminds you of tranquil and happy childhood years. It strips away the problems of modern life and instead eases any stresses and strains that you might be carrying in your subconscious. You trail your fingers across the pale green water, feeling it soft and soothing against your skin. Imagine that you are now sitting quietly in a beautiful carved, smooth stone-seated area that hugs your body in an almost womb-like manner. Allow yourself to curl up in this space and feel supported and safe. The sound of water cascading over rocks, both pleasing and acting as a natural de-stressor. Breathe in deeply and then release, deliberately letting go of any tension within your muscles. The water sounds almost musical in its consistency. From your vantage point, you become mesmerized by the beautiful dappled green colors that dab the cave walls as if been painted by an artist. Consider how you feel at this moment in time. How peaceful, how wonderful it feels to be cocooned within this natural place and with such peaceful vibrations. Tell yourself that you are at peace here. You are at one with nature. Remind yourself that life is for living, for experiencing, for discarding old wounds, and for embracing all that lies ahead. Take a deep breath in through your nose, and then breathe out slowly, feeling your body relax, yet further into the stone-carved seat. Relax your body still further. Feel your body unwinding, your muscles growing heavy, total relaxation enveloping you. Continue to be aware of the breath and use it to channel relaxation throughout your body. Refreshed, you move from your seat and walk through the cave, reluctantly leaving this cavern, but keen to experience another area of this wonderful place. You are still feeling incredibly relaxed and are experiencing inner contentment. You walk through narrow natural archways, the stone smooth from the water that trickles consistently over the stone. You realize that you are making your way through the cave pockets in an almost semicircular manner and are intrigued as to the scenes ahead of you. The cave opens up, a stark, unusual shaped room with obscure shapes and natural geology. Here, no human hands have carved away at the stone to tease modern shapes and desires to life. Nature instead has created a mysterious place, as if playing with nature's own creative and destructive force. Water. A shallow central pool surrounding by smaller shallow basins, replenished constantly with dripping water seeping in through the roof. The sight is so appealing. Walking out through the room, you witness another opening to the cavern. hidden behind a screen of water that cascades down over the cliffs. The flowing water adds a sense of mystery to your journey, and a sense of time and history is strong here. An evocative sense of the true meaning of life, and a connection to all that is important. The screen of water is thin in places, affording glimpses of an outside space with natural water channels carved through large rocks and flourishing plant life, almost like a tropical-looking oasis. The water disappears through cracks in the ground, but replenishes the plant life. You walk through the flowing waterfall, feeling the water washing away any remaining tension and eradicating your body and soul from regrets. Emerging, you are bathed instantly in beautiful sunlight that begins to dry and purify you. The warmth from the sun cocoons your body and brings you back to the present, gently. Breathe in again deeply and then exhale, ensuring that no areas of tension exist within you. Enjoy the feeling of warmth on your skin and the powder blue skies above, like a giant canopy stretching across the open cliff expanse. You have emerged from within a former cavern, but now, with no ceiling, only the sky that allows a rare open glimpse into the sacred place below. Lush greenery surrounds you and maps out the way through the surrounding cliffs. You feel small as the cliffs rise majestically all around you. You follow the trickle of water which has not been swallowed up by the underground water supply. It trails slowly across the stony pathways, and bending, you walk through a narrow chamber, emerging out into the beach where the water trickles into the nearest rock pools. You are centered. You retain the feeling of peace and wonder. Enjoy the moment and the feeling of harmony as you sit on the sand and enjoy the last few moments of this meditation. Enjoy the sun warm against your skin and the gentle breeze playing with your hair. Breathe in and then out, gradually coming out of your meditative state and enter your own sense of reality. Retain that sense of peace. Open your eyes and stretch out your muscles. Breathing deeply to send oxygen around your body. Keep experiencing the wonderful sense of calmness and deep peace as you remember your wonderful experience. And as you regain all of your senses, Remember that you can revisit this cave of spirituality at any time and recall that sense of peace simply by closing your eyes and allowing the sensations to wash over and embrace you. Reality has now returned, but the cave of tranquility awaits your next visit.